West Ham United won, Manchester United won. Absolutely gutting because we played extremely well. We thought that the 3 points was in the bag. We had our chances to win it. We had our chances to put ourselves another goal up, but it just didn't happen, unfortunately. And I don't want to say like we felt robbed, but Man United looked average. We made them look average because we played extremely well throughout the game. And I don't know how many shots they had on target. I dare say probably no more than 2 or 3, and one of those happened to go in. So honours even, but where did 7 minutes come from, by the way? How on earth did the referee or the officials find 7 minutes to add to that extra time? Anyway, look, one change, as I predicted earlier on. Callum Wilson dropped to the bench. Freddie Potts came on. We played a fluid 4-5-1, 4-3-3, 4-2-3-1 formation, and it worked because we nullified Man U. We didn't give them any energy. We got right in their faces, and they were struggling against us. And we deservedly went a goal ahead, absolutely. And at half time, we just thought there was only one team in it, because Man U seemed to have nothing at all to offer. And it was a fantastic performance. Listen, we didn't win today, and I know it only puts us 2 points now behind Nottingham Forest, but it's only 2 points now. And that means that the teams behind us are beginning to look over their shoulders, because if we carry on playing like we've done over the past few weeks, including this game, including the first half against Chelsea, even the first 15 minutes against Chelsea, we continue in this vein of form, we will get out of trouble. We will win more games than we lose. Look, I don't know what to say. It was just a fantastic team performance, and I know what people are going to do. I know fans are going to moan, "Oh, we brought defenders on, which gave them the momentum, etc., etc." But with 5 minutes to go, or 5-6 minutes to go, it's the right thing to have done. You were defending the lead. You still had Callum Wilson. I think maybe taking Somerville and Bowen and Castellanos off may have been a bit too much, because we went a little bit too defensive. But even then, we had chances. Callum Wilson had a golden chance to put us 2-0 up. I'm proud of the way we performed. I'm proud of the way we went against Man United. And you know what? They're aiming for top 4. They're aiming for Champions League, and we're fighting for survival in the Premier League. And yet, you couldn't tell from this game which team was fighting relegation and which team was fighting for top 4, because we matched them. I think we did more than match them, to be quite honest with you. I think we were better than them in a lot of ways. We dropped off in the second half, but nonetheless, it was a performance to be proud of. And what's just gutting overall is the fact that we just didn't hold on to the win. We didn't hold on to the lead. We dropped a bit too deep, which is probably why Scarles came on and Carl Walker-Peters came on, etc. But I don't know what to say. We just never seem to be able to hold on to a lead when we bring more defenders on. There's something about that, isn't there? But I'm not going to knock the manager for the decisions that he made. I think they were wise decisions. I think the way we started, filling out the midfield, was the right thing to do, because we knew that Man United are strong in midfield, and we had to make sure that we were nullifying that. And by having more midfielders on was absolutely the right thing to do. That's how we started. And Pablo is injured, so it meant that you needed an outlet from the bench. When Tati came off, it meant Wilson came on and he had fresh legs. So it was the right thing to do. I've got no problem with the starting lineup. I've got no problem with the substitutions he made. No problem with the timing of the substitutions. They all seemed absolutely correct to do. Pity we didn't hold on. Now we've got the cup game to go this coming Saturday against Burton. We'll be there. We've got looking forward to it. Probably what Nuno will do, he'll rest a couple of players, because let's be honest, with the greatest of respect to Burton, I don't mean it in a nasty way, but our under-21s, or most of our under-21s, should be more than a match for Burton. They proved that, the under-21s, in the various cup competitions that they've been in this season. But you go strong as well, so we will have certain players playing. I'm sure Somerville will play and Bowen will play, etc., etc. So let's hope we go out there and give a really, really decent performance against Burton and progress in the FA Cup, and that we avoid the likes of Liverpool and Man City and Man United in the next round. Great performance tonight, absolutely great. And by the way, people keep saying that there is no atmosphere in this stadium. You wait till you see the end of this video. I'm going to attach a little bit of the crowd singing at the end of this video, and you tell me if there's no atmosphere. It was rocking tonight. It was rocking. Why? Because Nuno has given us something to cheer about. Nuno has given us something to shout about, something to cheer about, you know, something to look forward to. It was a packed crowd here tonight. Funny, a lot of new faces. It's funny that, isn't it? When we're doing well, when we're playing well, all of a sudden you start seeing faces that you've never seen before. And that was encouraging, because it shows we're on the right trajectory, that we are playing well, that we've got something to offer on the pitch, that the fans are coming back, and that's what we need now. Between now and the last dozen games or so of this season, that's what we need. We need the crowd behind the team to really keep us going. I've just seen the replay of the goal. Disasi was a little bit off Sesko, which was a shame, but you know what? I can't fault any of the players tonight. I think we all did superb. Thomas Souček, what a great goal. The way Bowen got it, he laid it down the line, and Souček, the little flick. Much maligned Thomas Souček yet again. It's Renaissance man, because you know, it weren't that long ago that certain people, certain channels, certain social media channels were suggesting that Souček should F off, don't wear the shirt again, etc. And yet Thomas Souček has proven to every West Ham United fan what a fantastic player he is. You don't have to have the skill, but you've got the courage, you've got the determination, and he scored a great goal. That was set up by Bowen, and a great finish by Thomas Souček. Matthias Fernandes in the middle of the park again was superb. Our defenders were superb. Dinos and Disasi kept Man United quiet for most of the game. They were snuffed out. And then, of course, when they were losing, their Fernandes started going down like a sack of potatoes. Honestly, mate, get your fucking arse up. You know, it was embarrassing the way he kept looking for free kicks, etc. And he didn't get them, and rightly so. Look, people, I'm happy, even though it's a draw. Okay, 2 points dropped right at the last minute, but we did that to them over their ground. You know, we salvaged a point, and we deserved to do that. Did they deserve to get a point tonight? Not really. I don't think they did. I don't think they deserved anything from it. We were the better team, but unfortunately you've got to hold out, you've got to keep your nerve, you've got to keep a clean sheet, or you've got to score more goals than the opposition. I'm okay with this. We've got Bournemouth coming up next at home, another big game. We've got a different kind of opposition that we've got to play against, and we've got to do well against. But if we beat them and we continue, I know we've got some difficult games coming up after that, Liverpool, Man City looming, etc. But I said tonight, we need to take a scalp or two of one of these big teams in order to stand a good chance of survival. And we almost did it tonight. I think we deserved to do it. A bit gutted that we didn't get over the finishing line with a win. But despite that, well done, lads. Well done, West Ham. Well done to Nuno. Well done to his coaches for getting this team to play that we have been doing. It's taken a while to get us going, but he's got the formula. We just need to keep going now. We need Pablo back because he was injured. If we get Pablo back, then that means that we'll have a more threat up front moving forward. So let's hope. I doubt very much any player with any knock or anything will play this coming Saturday. But let's also not get any nasty knocks against Burton, so that we're fresh to go against Bournemouth in a couple of weeks' time. West Ham won, Man United won. I'm happy, could have been happier. I'm not disappointed with our tactics. I'm not disappointed with the way we played. I'm not disappointed with the team effort. Absolutely superb, West Ham United. And such a shame. We deserved to get all 3 points. See you all again very soon.